I've been watching, and I know you've been watching too. So come peep this. Hi, my peep fam. Welcome to Come Peep This. I'm Miss Series, and I do not miss a series, okay? I am the Married at First Sight expert. I've been here since season 1, episode 1. I have my master's in psychology, so we're going to use some psychology, some common sense, and get a whole lot of giggles as we review Married at First Sight season 15, episode 8. And they gave us a lot to work with. Let's get into it. Nate and Stacia. So Nate is meeting with his friend. They're having lunch, and he's telling him, like, hey, Stacia is really good at communicating her emotions, and I'm just not like that. He said, I done told this girl my whole life story, and she's still saying more, and then, and some more. He's like, I'm doing what I can. I don't know what, she want my blood type? You know, what other information can I give her at this point? I'm like, Stacia want it all. She wants all the tea. She wants all the tea. He's like, so because I can't open up like she wants me to, I decided to go to therapy. And I would say this. Therapy is not as taboo as it used to be, but it's still a moment. It's still something you have to contemplate. And it seems like he's being super agreeable in every area, even in areas where you will have to, like, say, pause, let me have a moment, let me think, let me go to therapy. So, you know, his friend is noticing this while he's speaking. And so he's saying, like, I'm going to go to therapy, but I'm scared because if I get super vulnerable with her, I don't want her to just, dip off, after decision day. And I'm like, okay, AKA Gil and Mirla. He don't want to get Mirlered. He don't want, like, have Mirla just dipped off on Gil, like, dipped right after decision day. He don't want that to happen. And then pause for a second, because on the after show, and that's a question I have for my viewers, do you all want me to start reviewing the after party? Because, just let me know in the comments. All right, so on the after party, Stacia said, yeah, that's valid. That's a valid concern. So she is not even, saying, oh, no, I'm not going to change after decision day. She said, him saying, I may switch up once the cameras are gone, once everything is settled, once we moved into my house, once, we get to reality, yeah, I may switch up. His concerns are valid. And I thought that was weird. I'm like, okay. And so he, continues to tell his friend, like, it's happy wife, happy life. His friend like, no. His friend like, no. You need to make sure that you're still looking out for yourself, still considering your own thoughts and opinions and preferences. Just don't be so agreeable, because the way Stacia is, she'll step all over that. She done been to mold you like slime or like putty into how she wants you to be. You can't be super agreeable. Be Nate. Nate was chosen, not, whoever Stacia, computes and make you to be. So make sure you stay authentic to yourself. Okay, Nate? Chin up, okay? And so, and Nate kind of, he agrees, like, he'll see where they take it. And so next they go shopping for their 70s party. I said, okay, they were super cute. Stacia had a good idea of hanging the old records from the ceiling, as decor. I'm like, I like that idea. Okay. And so they had on their afros. Stacia had on a cute pink dress. And Nate, like, he's about to go to the Players Ball. Like, player from the Himalayas. I said, okay, I see you, Nate. And so his friends come, and then her bridesmaids come. And I think one of them's her sister, and the other one is her friend. And they're saying how cute they look together. I'm like, yeah, they look cute because they're a pair. They look alike. Like, they come as a bundle set. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but their vacation pictures were cute. They had them, the old school Polaroids all around. I thought that was really nice. So, Nate is talking to her friends, and she's talking to his friends. Nate's telling her friends, like, hey, Stacia's want this kid, but she's a workaholic. She likes her house spotless. How's that going to work, being a mom, having a kid around? And I totally agree with that, because kids cost money. You have to sacrifice money, and not just like to provide. Stacia got that, but as far as instead of going to go earn this amount, doing this extra, let me spend time here. So she's willing to cut back, because she's going to have to cut back. There's going to have to be some sacrifices made. And then your house is not going to be speak and span. You're not going to, you don't want to be tedious like that to that extent when you have a small child around. And she keeps on pressuring him about this kid, but show him that you can parent. That's what he's saying. In my opinion, that's what I think he was getting at. You wanting this kid within a year, show me that you can parent. Show me that you can be kind and warm and, like, tone down those eyeballs, those strong looks. like soften a little bit. Show me that you can be a mother. And then maybe he'll warm up to it. I'm just saying. And so he's also telling them like, hey, but things are going good. We're getting along. Stacia is telling his friends like, hey, I'm 37. I want a kid within a year. So Stacia is telling his friends like, hey, Nate is not being emotionally available to me. He's not being as expressive as I would like. And they start, speaking about his mother, embedding him as a kid. And Stacia also says, hey, I'm 37. I need a kid within a year. That's the plan. And so I'm like, hold on, pause. Those two statements don't line up. You're saying that this man is emotionally unavailable to you. He's not giving you what you need emotionally to secure you or to make you feel like you actually know him. But this is the same man that you're saying, oh, within a year, you got about 12 months. I need to be pregnant. I need to either pregnant or with an actual kid. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know him like that. So your dad, you're going to have to move on your deadline. Like you want him to move on having a kid sooner, you're going to have to push yours back because within a year, the emotional state that he's in is not to the extent of that you would like. So you don't want that to be the father of your child and you don't know him. I feel like she's, in my opinion, she's on the checklist. She's saying, okay, I'm attractive. I have all this money. I got my company. Okay, what I'm missing? A husband. Check. Okay, kid. Check. Slow down. Slow it down. You got time. You got time, girl. Just take a deep breath. We'll get there. His friends were saying, since his dad raised him, and this made so much sense. He said since his dad raised him, that's why Nate wants to reach that $250,000 marker. He wants to make sure that regardless of what you do, if you decide to dip out, because that's his past experience, he done had where the woman dipped off from the kid, like dipped and left. So he was like, I want to be able to provide for my kid, solely off of my income. And that made sense because I was so confused, like $250,000, why you need that number? He's saying with that, he feels like he can comfortably provide schooling, everything that a kid needs. And I'm like, his friends know him. I would say that I really got from this episode that his friends know Nate, And so, she was just like, she was kind of taking in the information. But I think it's Stacia like, okay, that's cool and everything, but within a year, because that's my deadline. That's my timeline. That's what I need. All right. So then later that night, they meet with the girls, and they also, hold on, pause. They also said that if you would just relax with the kid thing and just assure him that you're here to stay, then he would start to give in that area too. Another good nugget from his friends because they know him. They know what he needs. So they gave her a little bit of a blueprint. So later they're meeting with the girls. And if you notice that, peep that, Stacia didn't spill none of her business. Stacia didn't tell none of her tea, but she had an opinion about everyone else's. Stacia didn't say anything about her and Nate's status at all. And then on the after party, she says, well, I only talk to my therapist about my man. That's the only person I talk to. Not my mother, who's been in a long-term marriage. Not my sister, who knows me best, who's my peer. That's not going to lead me astray, that has my best interest in mind. I don't talk to them. I only talk to my therapist about my man. So she's sitting in the group just observing. Y'all, I want to say, we're gonna watch Stacia. We're going to watch Stacia because she seems to be on a high horse. But want to, have an opinion about everybody. If you don't want to, my thing is this. If you don't want to tell me your business, I'm not going to tell you mine. But it is the premise of the show that the couples kind of divulge, everything that's going on to kind of help each other and bounce ideas off it. Because it's an experiment. We're your data. We need your data. Like, the cameras are on you. The cameras know what's up. So why not tell the other women, what's going on? It's literally going to be on national TV. Like, be honest and be forthcoming. Where's your data? We need that. Because what really upsets me is because she told Alexis something that she's not doing herself. She going to tell Alexis, well, sometimes, you can leave out information, when you communicate. That happens. You need to show. I don't know what's going on between Stacia and Nate versus Justin and Alexis. On last week's after party, it was clear that Nate don't like Justin. Nate don't like Justin. And on this one, Stacia is giving just saying the opposite of what Alexis is doing. Even though Stasia's doing the same thing, meaning this. She told Alexis, yeah, you know, sometimes you leave out information, whatever. But meanwhile, Stacia is drilling FBI, interrogating Nate. No, tell me your past. Tell me something. No, can you tell me something right now? Can you get... But you... Make it make sense, y'all. I don't know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe. Y'all watching? Subscribe. Go ahead and show me some love. All you gotta do is click that button. Until next time, let's get it.